All right, what's up, y'all? What's up, YouTube? All right, I'm trying to fix my lighting here, but you know what? I realize I need to really stop worrying about my lighting and worry about what I got to say tonight. Oh God, I got so much to say, y'all. All right, hold on one second. What's up, YouTube? Hold on. All right, I'm trying to fix. I got so much to say. Yes, the show is finna start. What's up, everybody? You remember Water Sniper? Oh my God. Hey, Natural Beauty 26. Hey, everybody. Gina A. Cash Out. What's up? Roy Williams. What's up? Yes. Yeah, I got a lot to say tonight because I continue to have my fans, supporters, people that will contact me, and they want to know, why did the world's first dark skin activist, the queen of dark skin, the woman who put dark skin on the map, the woman who made everybody else speak on dark skin, Rashida Strober, your favorite dark skin chick, which has been my slogan for the longest. I still have people that want to know, why did I stop making YouTube videos? I got people that want to know that. So that is the reason why I'm coming on here, and I'm trying to kind of like fall back a little bit so that I could give people time to realize that I'm here, because it's impromptu. Because, you know, I had a long conversation with a supporter that contacted me this evening, and I have been getting this question, the same question for the past, I want to say, well, ever since I took down the videos, which was earlier this year, I have been getting the same exact question. So tonight, I'm coming on here to address it, because I do know that there are people out there that are true fans, true real fans, that do really respect my work, do really respect the fact that I invented and created a lane that nobody cared about or talked about before. I realize that there are people out there that actually have respect for that. And to those people, I want to say, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to take my videos down. I'm sorry. But y'all, tonight I'm gonna try to help y'all understand as much as I can. You can ask me questions. I'm going to be looking at the chat. I'm gonna try to help y'all understand and see it from, you know, the point of view of a person that deals in intellectual property, a person that is an artist, a writer, that have been putting in work for years. I'm going to try to help y'all understand it from that aspect. And I'm going to go ahead and put the information here, y'all, about my books. As you guys know, and some of you may not know, but I've written more books on dark skin than anybody in the world. There's no one that has written any more books than me. And if there is, y'all know what to do. I always let people know, hey, you can research it, and you know, everything I say is straight the truth. And you can always feel free to go. In fact, I encourage people to go and do their research on it. Go research, you know, go research me. Go Google me. Go find out as much information about me as possible. And then you will begin to understand why I operate the way that I do and why I took down my videos. Well, Rata, thank you for watching. The problem is, I'm addressing tonight, YouTube, I have a YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel was growing, and I was getting thousands. I mean, I never paid for any of this stuff. It was just growing organically of views and stuff like that. But people brought it to my attention of people just blatantly plagiarizing my hard work, my body of work, my intellectual property, which my videos were based on. People started plagiarizing my work all over YouTube, all over YouTube. And as a result, I have about 300 and something videos. I took them all down when I realized, you know what? People are plagiarizing me. They're sitting back on YouTube, watching my content that I have worked so hard to develop, that I developed out of something that people didn't care about until I came along. And it's just completely and totally, no, I didn't change for anybody, Rata. What I did was I took down my intellectual property. I took it off of YouTube. So those videos and stuff that I had up there, they are no longer, they're still there. I have them on private. And what I decided to do is, instead of releasing my content on YouTube where people can easily sit back, watch it, study it, and then steal it, I decided to take it down and just write. Because see, I write books. That's what I do. I have intellectual property. By the way, you guys need to get a copy of my books. Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. Get these books. They're $25 each, and the proceeds go towards my tour. I'm on tour. I'm on an ongoing, continuous tour. Shout out to Reader's Choice Bookstore. I was just there on Saturday and had a fan. Thank you so much. You know who you are. You drove all the way from Atlanta. It was a pleasure meeting you. I think you are completely awesome. Man, I was just like, it was an honor. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing is this: to even be on here speaking about dark skin activism as the dark skin activist, the world's first dark skin activist, it's been so much work for me to get to this point that I'm at. And make no mistake about it, you know, some people think that, oh, you know, no, it's still a growing brand, but I put in so much work before social media. And to see people that will sit on YouTube, and these people know who they are, and steal my content is the worst form of darkism. Because you're taking from a dark-skinned woman I've already been taken from, in terms of being a part of the group that is the most disenfranchised, I would argue, on the face of the earth. So then when I create something, a movement, to get myself out of my oppression through my intellectual property, my books, my plays, my commentary, they come onto YouTube and steal. These are other Black people who have done this to me on YouTube. They have created content based on my content. These people were not doing this. And as a lot of you know, the notoriety that I gained, which let me preface it with saying this. I want people to clearly understand that I've been the dark-skinned activist before social media. That is so important. Because a lot of these people that's talking about dark skin, no track record offline. They don't have the credibility. They don't have it. If you put them to the test and ask them to run down their resume prior to the invention of social media on dark skin, they can't do it. That bears repeating. If you ask these people that are talking about dark skin to run down their resume on dark skin before social media, they cannot give you a track record. There's only two people that can. Two people in the world. Rashida Strober, you're looking at her right now, and Kola. The only two people in the world. And I want y'all to take note on this, because these people that are doing, I've already challenged them and confronted them. They know who they are, but they're not man enough and woman enough to deal with me head on, because they know I'm bringing pure facts. It ain't gonna be no fiction. I'm bringing nothing but the facts. And people get scared when they can't bring receipts and be factual and be honest. They won't deal with you, so they run. But see, I could show my face and talk to the people because I tour. People know me. They know what it is. They know this is what I do. I am dark skin activism. I created the lane. So it's only two people that, and for my people on YouTube, like I said, y'all know I deal in evidence. You cannot come at me and tell me that the sky is green and hold on one second. You can't come at me and tell me that the sky is green and I look up and there's no proof. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You're gonna have to bring me facts. And it's gonna have to be, we're gonna have to get down to the details. We're gonna even assess the facts to make sure. You understand? So when I have confronted these people head on to deal with this issue of plagiarizing my work, they can't do that. They can't look me in my eye and be honest. They can't look me in my eye and tell the truth. That is the problem, folks. So, you know, these people, this live tonight is specifically about the fact that I, as a dark-skinned Black woman, have been stolen from and ripped off, had my work ripped off on YouTube. That is what has happened in the wake of the whole after the Kendrick Lamar thing that went viral, where people started to know who I was as the dark-skinned activist. People online, I mean, because again, you must remember that I have been doing this work since 1998. Then we started to see after 2015, when everyone knows who I am. I mean, I'm just giving you facts. This ain't about bragging, so let's not get this twisted. I don't want people to be out here saying, "Oh, you brag." No, I'm dealing with facts. After the Kendrick Lamar post went viral, okay? After the Kendrick Lamar post went viral, literally millions of people got introduced to me as the world's first dark-skinned activist. After that, well, after that or during that, people said I was crazy. People sent me death threats. People harassed me. But then 2-3 years down the line, I have people on YouTube, Black people, who have stolen my work. And when I say stolen my work, they sat back, they said I was crazy, but you're creating whole channels based off of my ideas. Now, how would you feel if you created something? How would you feel? You created a lane. People said you're crazy. People said, what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? But then 2 years later, they turned right around, copied, studied you, and created content based off of what you're doing. How would you feel? That, my friends, is the severest form of darkism for me. They are stealing from me. Again, these are Black YouTubers. None of these people were talking about dark skin. And if you, the whole thing is about respect. If you know that you are being inspired by my work, the right thing to do is say my name. Say my name. Say Rashida Strober. Why are there people on YouTube, Black people on YouTube, making videos speaking on Kendrick Lamar, but because they don't want people to know me as the dark-skinned activist, thereby trying to further oppress me, they won't even say my name. But you're talking about me. You know it and I know it. You can't hide it because the whole thing is viral. All you got to do is Google it. It's right there. This is why I don't understand why people attempt to, you know, cover up the fact that they're not original. I don't understand it. When all you have to do is type in dark-skinned activists on Google, or type in Rashida Strober, and the receipts are right there. You will see the foundation of a lane that I built from an organic space, not because I seen something trending and popping on YouTube. That ain't why I did it. I've been the dark-skinned activist since 1998. I've been the dark-skinned activist since 1998. Anybody you see talking about dark skin on YouTube, you talking about dark skin because of me and Kola Booth. That's why you're doing it. These people will never admit to this. They will never tell the truth. And these are Black people stealing from another Black person. You're stealing ideas that are based on my intellectual property. And no, that's not cool. I'm not flattered because you called me crazy. You said, what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? But then you turned around, studied my work, and then try to create a knockoff of your own. And some of these people are actually profiting off of my ideas. You're wrong. You're dead ass wrong. And I will never, ever look over that. I will never look over that. And so for those of you, that are wondering, why did I take my 300 plus videos down? I took my videos down because I was being plagiarized by other Black YouTubers. That's why. I don't understand how much more clear I could be. I still see people asking questions. I'm trying to answer your questions as best I can. But that is the main reason. The plagiarism. Yes, Rata, 300. I've been doing this. I started in 98 in the community, like I said, before people even cared about dark skin. Nobody was talking about it. Like I said, only Kola Booth. Kola Booth is the only person that get my respect. So sometimes when y'all come at me and y'all be sending me stuff, I'm not impressed. Because these people, I already know what they're doing. You're ripping off ideas from the originator. I'm the originator of the dark skin lane. Period, point blank. I'm the originator. I'm not saying it to brag. I'm saying it because it's facts. So when these people are watching me on the internet and ripping off my ideas, that's wrong. I'm not going to be flattered by that. People will tag me and stuff. I'm not. I've seen it, done it. That's what I do. It's nothing but an offshoot of my work. And these people don't have the decency and the honesty to say, I got this idea from Rashida. To rebut what I'm saying or refute what I'm saying. Rebut, refute, same thing. Find me a person that have been talking about dark skin only before social media. I challenge y'all to do that. If anybody that's watching this right now, and I'm talking about Black people on YouTube that have ripped off and stolen my ideas based on my intellectual property, which is the severest form of darkism to me. To refute what I'm saying, I want y'all that's watching, anybody, name a person that has been talking about only dark skin before Rashida Strober. I'll wait. Okay, so I just waited for about 3 minutes there. And I'm looking at the chat box here. I'm looking at the comments as well on Facebook. Point proven right now. Point proven. Point proven. I just proved my point. No one could even drop a name. No one could even drop a name. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, I have taken so much heat. I call it taking the hits for dark skin for years. You must understand, people, that the heat that I've taken for dark skin and the hits that I've taken for dark skin, it did not start with social media. It started way back in 1998. In 1998. Understand me clearly. Hold on. Hold on. I'm giving you guys a history. It started back in 1998 with this young lady right here, Alek Wek. I gave my first dark skin lecture on Alek Wek in 1998, before social media. And because I deal with facts and evidence, y'all can see what that date is. Purchased this the November 1997 issue. 1997. And I still have the same magazine. This is where it started. So the point that I'm making is I've been the dark skin activist before there was social media. Way before it. This is not a game for me. This is not about me coming on to YouTube for views and hits. If social media was to be gotten rid of the day of tomorrow, I'd still be doing dark skin activism in my community because I've been the dark skin activist. That's how you know who's real and who's fake. So what has happened is I have been very disrespected by Black people. Instead of them, not all, but some of these Black people, instead of them being honest and saying, I'm getting these ideas from Rashida Strober, they won't do that. They have stripped and stolen from my hard work and intellectual property. It is the severest form of darkism for me, a dark-skinned woman that is already oppressed. I came from an impoverished background. I have had to work my ass off to write my books, to promote my plays, and to get my name out there. And when I sit back and I see that other Black people doing this to me on social media, it is wrong. It is another form of darkism. And to this day, I am very upset about it. I continue to do my work. I will never stop because it's here. It's in my heart. Like I said, you see this magazine? This is from 97. This ain't from the social media era. This is from the era when nobody gave three fucks about dark skin. Nobody cared. Then I bring it onto the internet. Everybody calls me crazy, but you out here stealing my work. These people need to be addressed as to why you're doing that to me. Most of them, they don't come to me and say, well, Rashida, how can we work together? They just simply sit back, study me, and steal my ideas based upon my intellectual property. Now, y'all think that's right? I mean, because I want to know. If you think that this is okay to do, I want to hear your rationalization for that. Because I'm trying to understand here. I'm trying to understand. If you think it's okay for these people to, steal from a person that is actually the real deal because they want YouTube views and YouTube money and YouTube notoriety, it's not okay. It is the same thing. I made a post. Let me give you an example. I'm going to pull up the post right now. I got pictures of Kola, who is the mother of the dark skin movement. But I'm going to put up pictures of a man. My phone ringing. Hold on one second, y'all. I think it's going. There they are. I'm going to pull up their pictures right now. Mike Evans and Eric Monte. I'm going to talk about those two people so that I can properly put this in context so that you can understand how important this is. And anybody out there that is a writer, if you are a writer, if you've written a book or a script or anything like that, or poetry, then you will understand what I am saying. But I'm trying to break it down to help people that may not understand where I'm coming from, to help you to understand why I am so upset about what these people have been doing to me. Because see, understand, I put in work. I put in work. When I say I put in work, I mean I do what needs to be done from up here and from here. I don't go out stealing from nobody. I don't believe in doing that. I believe in being honest, and I believe in having integrity. That is very important to me. Anybody that knows me personally, my word is my bond. I don't mess around like that. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And I'm loyal, and I ain't got time to be playing. And I would never go out here and steal from another black woman or another black man or another human being for that matter. I would never do that. That's low down. But that's what's happened to me on social media. People have done this to me on social media. Is that right? Is that cool? I'm trying to understand here. And for those of you that are watching this content, you need to understand what is going on here. You need to understand that I have had my intellectual property and ideas ripped off by these people, black people, on YouTube. Let me be very clear. You guys need to understand this. This is not a game. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Anybody you hear talking about dark skin on YouTube, they are talking about dark skin because of Rashida Strober. Whether they admit to it or not, they are. And let me tell you something. I could go head to head in a debate, in a discussion, and prove it. This is not something that I would just come to you and tell you out of my mouth just because I want to be saying something. I will come and back up what I'm saying with the facts. Because at the end of the day, over the long run, when I'm dead and gone, oh, these books gonna live on. The history is gonna speak for itself. The history is gonna speak for itself. Make no mistake about that. That's why I never continue to work, because I understand the importance of it. But I gotta address this aspect of the theft, the plagiarism of a dark-skinned woman who's already oppressed, Rashida Strober. Well, my own people have came onto my YouTube channel and stolen from me. That is darkism. That is darkism. That's darkism of the worst kind. And like I was telling this particular person, I'm not going to say your name out of respect for you. When I started this in 1998, I never imagined none of this coming. I never, because I knew what my intentions were. I knew what I wanted to do. I've worked for free for years. I've given back to my community. I got a track record. You better come to St. Petersburg and you better ask, because they already know I don't play. I've given back to my people. And I've given, and I've given, and I've given, and I've given. And what have I gotten in return? People, my own people, robbing and taking from me in terms of my intellectual property on YouTube. You wrong. You dead wrong. And it enrages me that that would happen. And then they sit back and they lie about it and they deny it. But again, the people don't check the facts. The people will just go along to get along. Some of y'all are you know, intelligent enough to listen to what somebody say and realize, well, hey, this person, there may be some truth to this. Let me go investigate. Some people have the sense enough to do that. To those people, I'm not talking to you. But there are a lot of people that out here that are fooled about this whole dark skin thing. They're fooled about it. They're not understanding what people have done to the dark skin activists. They're not understanding that I am the real deal. Like I said, if you ask these people that are talking about dark skin, and understand me, I deal with dark skin, darkism. See, what they do is they'll talk about colorism, but they're really talking about darkism because they're really doing offshoots of my work. That's what they're doing. And they're not saying my name. They're not saying my name. See, that's one of the reasons why we as the people can't get nowhere, because we don't want our brother or our sister to get the credit for what they've done. That's why I love Malcolm X so much. Because one thing I can say about Malcolm X, He was always honest about where he got his ideas and his teacher from. He was an honest man. You rarely see that type of intellectual honesty within our community. That's why it's crabs in the bucket. They want to sit back and take credit for ideas you know you ain't come up with. You know you ain't did this. You can't look me in my eye and tell me that. Y'all, they know who they is. Hate to see a brother or a sister get credit. You know worse than what white folks was doing to black people in terms of stealing inventions. You ain't no worse. In fact, you are worse. You are worse. You YouTubers out there that are ripping off the work, the intellectual property, the ideas based on the intellectual property of the dark-skinned activists, the world's first. You never even cared about dark-skinned activism. No one ever even heard of nobody calling themselves a dark-skinned activist before I came on the scene. Nobody did. And again, I challenge you. If you did, drop the name there. You can't. Nobody heard of darkism. Now I see people out here creating offshoots of darkism. Like, really? This don't make no sense. Black people doing this to me. It is the severest form of darkism. This is why I took my 300+ videos down. I got tired of being stolen from. I got tired of being copied. I guess it's going to take me to have to fucking drop dead for people to finally give me my respect. I got to drop dead for people to say, you know what? This lady created this lane on darkism. She left behind all these books. She left behind these commentary, these plays. That's what it's going to take. It's fucked up. And then they've harassed me. They flagged my videos. They've done so much. They've stolen from me and then turn around and harass me. Sent their followers to harass me. This is what black people are doing to me. But y'all think that's cool. Y'all think that's okay. Y'all think that's okay to oppress and steal from another dark-skinned woman. Y'all think that's okay. It's not okay. And I'm here to address it and let you know it's not okay. Yes, I took down my 300+ videos. I created the lane for dark-skinned activism. I created a lane to talk about dark skin. Nobody would be talking about dark skin if it wasn't for me. And it's the reason because, like I said, I'm not telling y'all this to impress y'all. I'm telling you this because I'm dealing with factual information. I only care about what is factual. I don't care about whether you like a person or not. That is not the issue. I only deal with the facts. The facts, the hardcore facts. And the fact is, I created dark skin activism. Nobody cared about it except for one other person, Kola before I came along. And now in 2015, after the whole Kendrick Lamar episode, black YouTubers are stealing from my ideas based upon my intellectual property. This is what they're doing. This is the hardcore, raw truth of what they're doing to the dark-skinned activists. It is the worst form of darkism. It is the worst form of darkism for me. And this is the reason why I took down my videos. That's why. I will only be releasing my content in the form of books. Because guess what? I do not own YouTube, honey. I don't own Facebook, honey, but I own this. This is my intellectual property. I own all the books I've written. And I will only be releasing my major content in book form. That's it. Because at that stage, I do have grounds for legal action. Because it's intellectual copywritten property. What I'm saying to you, let me make sure I pronounce your name right. Abayomi, and if I mispronounce it, I do apologize, is my supporters will be able to do it. They will be able to access the content through the books that I write. Because I can't. You have to put yourself in my shoes as an artist. Y'all, I am an actress. I play all the characters in my play, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. Do you know how much work goes into that? And then to release the content in a video format based upon my intellectual property and have people rip it off? How would you feel? You must put yourself in my shoes. This is what people have been doing to me. And this has been going on for about 2 years now. The first year I heard about it, I never said anything. I was actually very humble and quiet about it. But it has just become so disrespectful. People capitalizing off of my content. And I know that the day is going to come that this is all going to be rectified. I am confident that the day is going to come that this whole situation is going to be rectified. Because see, you could do as much as you want, but you cannot do it for as long as you want. That's impossible. You cannot do it. It's terrible. It's terrible just to come out with these ideas and have people steal it from you. Your own people. Y'all, they're right here on YouTube. They're right here on YouTube. I mean, we know what it is. Some of y'all already know exactly what it is. You know, we already know what it is. And like I said, if Black people would give each other respect, then we would not have these issues. And I can honestly say, I hold myself to a high regard. In terms of integrity, integrity is everything to me. I have never sat back and stolen somebody's content, watching them on the internet. I've never done that. That is why Kola Booth and I, we have a very respectful relationship going on, because she knows that I have given her respect. You know, it's just, oh, it's just terrible, y'all. It's just really terrible. And the work must continue. So what I have done, you know, I've continued to do the work of dark skin activism, no matter what happens. But because I have people that have asked me, that have came to me and that have asked me, why did you take your videos down? 300 plus videos. It is because my ideas were being stolen and plagiarized. Thank you, Water Sniper. I appreciate that. Thank you, Shayla Diamond. I appreciate that. I really do, because it's just ridiculous, the stuff that I see on the internet, where people, you know, like I said, they don't even care about dark skin. They don't care. They're not in their hearts. They don't care. I can prove it, because again, if you really care about something, then your actions will speak offline. These people are doing this. They see a good idea. What they did is they saw something good in me. They saw a good idea, and they just said, they didn't care about it. They said, oh, this is a way for me to get views. That's what they're doing, y'all. That's all they're doing. These people are not sincere. There are ways that you can find out. Me, I got a bullshit detector. I just do. Okay. I know when somebody is coming with some type of, I just got an intuition about it naturally. And I know for a fact, explain to me, why is it that prior to 2015, before that whole Kendrick Lamar debacle, why was these people not speaking on dark skin? Look at the dates. YouTube will have dates on. You cannot change the date of a video once you publish it. YouTube has the dates. If you go and look at the dates of when these people are making these videos, I could almost guarantee you every last one of them making these videos after I came out with the dark skin activist and the whole Kendrick Lamar thing, which is after 2015. after 2015. Let's be real clear. You have to ask yourself the question, if you are an intelligent, unbiased, objective human being, why were these people not speaking on this if they're so sincere and care about it prior to that? Especially if they had channels up for a long time. If you see a person, any person that had a channel up for a long time and they didn't have nothing on it, or they didn't speak on dark skin, that's a red flag right there. That's nothing but a red flag. See, I came out the gate only talking about dark skin on my channel because that's what I do offline in real life. It's not just for views. But these people, once again, what they did after they heard about me in 2015 with Kendrick Lamar and saw all of this attention that I was getting, which I was not even trying to get, I was just doing the work of dark skin activism, they wanted a piece of that. They said, oh, let me talk about that. It wasn't from, oh, the heart. Oh, let me talk about dark skin because I've been going through this. Nah, you did it because you saw what I was doing and you wanted a piece of that. You're not sincere. And I'll tell anybody, any one of them this to their face. Y'all know how I do it. Y'all know I'm straight up and direct. I ain't even got time for it because I got the facts on my team. See, when you got the facts on your team, you're good. The truth always is going to win out in the end. Always. The dark skin activist, the truth of me being the world's first dark skin activist and creating the lane that you walking in, that you should be saying thank you for, it's going to come out in the end. It's already coming out. Look at the dates. That's all I'm going to say to y'all. Look at the dates. That is a telltale sign to know who's real and who's not real, who's just doing it for views. Understand me, people. These people are just doing things to get views and popularity because they saw another person who came from a real sincere place. Then they decided, I want a piece of that. That is what is going on. That is what is going on. And for my people that are on YouTube, you will be able to see my screen share. Because what I want to do right now is I want to talk to y'all about, first of all, I want to let everybody know that Kola Booth, whether you agree with, you know, her antics, or if that's what you want to call them, or if you, you know, whatever your feeling is about Kola Booth, I'm going to screen share and show y'all Kola Booth. Whatever your feeling is about Kola Booth, there she is. However you feel about Kola Booth is the first person in the world to ever talk about rappers, entertainers, etc. and their dark, I call it darkism, their darkism issues, their dark skin discrimination. Kola Booth did it first. Kola Booth is the mother. Okay, let's get this straight. I'm gonna force this history because a lot of times our people, they think that they can just come in and rip off stuff. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna tell the truth today. Kola Booth is, you should be thanking Kola Booth. She is the first, and she did it back in the 90s. She created this lane. Let's get that straight right now. We're gonna get this straight tonight. You're not doing anything new. You're ripping off people's work. You're not being respectful. Kola Booth is the mother of the dark skin movement. She just is. And then Rashida Strober came along in 98 with dark skin activism. But because I'm intellectually honest and I don't got a problem with the truth, let me go back to a picture. I don't got a problem with the truth. I have no problem coming out here and saying this and speaking highly of Kola Booth and letting the world know who she is because I'm honest and I respect the people that laid the groundwork for me. I respect the people that came before me. I respect that. And I understand what you're saying. I'm reading your comment, GBL 2001. I understand exactly what you're saying. I get it. But please understand what I'm saying here. Because again, let me just give you guys a little bit more of my background. I have a degree, a bachelor's degree in history and a master's degree in political science. Therefore, I deal with facts. historical facts. That is where I'm coming from. I'm not coming from the emotional aspect of this because I understand what you're saying. All I'm saying is Kola Booth is the first person to deal with the dark skin issue and to speak about entertainers who exhibit darkism towards dark-skinned women. She's the first to do it. All these people on YouTube, they're doing nothing but pretty much plagiarizing and not giving respect to where it's due. I'm probably the only one that is giving this woman her respect in this regard. See, there's only a few honest people in this world. And I've learned that it's dirty. But just because other people are dirty and dishonest and evil and vicious and vindictive and will rip off and steal from their own people, I'm not going to play that game. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to be different. I'm going to do what I do as the dark-skinned activist. And a part of that is my intellectual honesty. My intellectual honesty. That's what it's all about. And the fact is, Kola Booth created the whole lane about talking about celebrities and dark skin. You're not doing anything new. You should be thanking this woman. You should be thanking Kola Booth. It's so completely and utterly disrespectful for people online to disrespect myself and Kola Booth like this. It is so disrespectful. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And I am absolutely disgusted at the Black people that are ripping off my intellectual property. I am absolutely disgusted. You did not sit down and write these books. You did not do that. You don't know what I had to go through to do that. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know the money and the time I done spent. You don't know how I have to work so hard at my regular job. You don't know how I have to go through the motions to get bookings. You don't know that. But you sit back, you watch my videos, you study me, and you rip off my work. You're wrong for that. That is darkism. Again, the title, darkism, is when you steal from a dark-skinned woman. In this case, myself, Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist. You didn't even care about dark skin. You didn't care. No one gave 3 clucks about dark skin. They didn't. Back in 1998, I was battling with people then. I was getting kicked out of my family members' houses. I've been going through it for dark skin for years. And so for people to come on here and just to rip off my intellectual property is wrong. You're wrong. You haven't taken the hits for dark skin. You have not. You just don't have that track record. Only Kola Booth and myself is the only legit ones here. That's it. That's it. It's simple as that. It is simple as that, y'all. It's very upsetting to me. It is very upsetting to me. But I had to come on here and address, because I have people that have asked me, Rashida, why you took down your videos? 300 videos. I took them down. I came on YouTube all the way back in 2000 and what? 10. I keep telling y'all, I've been a dark skin activist, and just Black folks just came and ripped off my work, ripped off my work. No credit given, no credit given. Rata, thank you. I appreciate that. How can you help? I tell you what you do, and that's a great question. If you are interested in helping me, I appreciate that. I am very grateful for that, because I could use it. Do this. Inbox me on Facebook, and we will talk about ways in which you can assist me. And contact me. We will talk about it. We will talk about it. And I'm a very serious person. I do not, people need to understand this very clearly. I do not BS. You cannot BS when you, again, write in these books. And I'm not bragging. I'm using it for an example, because I sit and I take my time and I write my books, and it's well thought out. It is my thoughts onto the paper. That's a heavily intellectual endeavor. It's a heavily disciplined endeavor. It's a lot of work. I'm just saying, respect that. Cite me. Don't plagiarize me. Give me my respect as the world's first dark-skinned activist. Don't sit back and rip off my work. You're committing darkism against me. I am already an oppressed dark-skinned woman. I am already on the bottom. I created a movement to pull myself up out of my oppression, to make myself feel better from what I have been through in my life as a dark-skinned Black woman. And this chapter right here with people ripping off my work is just, it is just the worst. It is the worst. There's a lot of things that have happened to me since I started dark skin activism. But this is by far one of the worst, to see my Black people, men and women, on YouTube. Y'all know who y'all are. I ain't even got to say no names. I'm going to say it like this. If anybody on YouTube that is talking about dark skin, you're doing it because of the world's first dark skin activist. Plain and simple, no debating. And you can debate it. I'm going to win based upon the facts. We could debate it. We can do that. I'm going to win based upon the facts. Only the facts. It's just terrible. It's utterly insane, y'all. It's utterly insane. It's utterly insane. What can I say? So yes, for those of you that are interested in helping me to deal with this situation of me being a dark-skinned woman, the victim of darkism, in the sense that my work, my dark-skinned activism work, is being ripped off by my own brothers and sisters on YouTube, please inbox me. And we will have a serious conversation about what can be done. And support the work. Get the books. Some of you have not gotten my books. You need to get the book. Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. And I want to say shout out to all of the wonderful people that came out yesterday and supported my work, bought my book. I was just so happy and honored. I had a great time. You know, I'm thankful because it's been so hard. It's been so hard for me. Y'all have no idea. I can't even put it into words how hard it is. I do not want people to think that this is easy. A lot of people look at me and think it's easy. No, honey, you got to eat this, breathe it, and sleep it. Honey, I eat it, breathe it, I sleep it, I live it. Dark skin activism is what I do. Like, that's what I do. So it's not something, it's not a walk in the park. It's not. It's just not. So when I come on here and tell y'all these things, I'm telling y'all this out of years and years and years and years of hard work and dedication. For real, like I said, before social media, I have been the dark skin activist. And for other Black people to come along and not acknowledge that, but steal my work and my ideas and create their own content, like, come on, you're wrong for that. You're wrong. This light is, my lighting is kind of off here. Oh. You know, I got the air conditioner off. Sometimes I cut that air conditioner on and I get so cold. So I'll be like, well, Curtis, you're right. But the whole thing is you must give respect to the originator. That's what you got to do. That's only right. I wanted to talk about, I showed y'all Kola booth. Oh man, you know what? Let me stop sharing the screen. I did not realize that I was not sharing the screen on YouTube. Yeah, so make sure y'all get the books. Make sure y'all get the books. And I'm gonna show you how you could go get the book. I'm gonna show the people on hold on one second. I'm gonna show my people on YouTube, because I could screen share on YouTube. So yes, all you guys got to do is, there's several ways that you can do this. You can go to my website, queenofdarkskin.com, queenofdarkskin.com, and I'm going to pause it. I'm going to pause my audio movie, which is, it's really an audio book. It's called A Dark Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober story. So here's my website, and as you guys can see, of course, I am the world's first dark-skinned activist, the first and only actress, artist, activist, and writer to focus exclusively on dark skin. which makes me, of course, the queen of dark skin. And I would like to say shout out to Reader's Choice Bookstore. This is the event that I did yesterday, and Swiya Muhammad. Y'all go to swiya.com and check out her wonderful work as well. And I want to say shout out to New York. I was recently in New York performing, had a great time there. So you can go to my website, and if you want to support, there's several ways that we could do this. I just want to quickly go over it. You can go to the GoFundMe. Here's the link. Just click on that link. It's real simple. And then you can go to, or you can go to my PayPal and purchase the book. The books are $25 each, or you can send it through the mail, and the mailing address is right here on the website. So, you know, the books are $25 each, and all of the money, of course, goes towards touring. Because I am an independent artist, I have to raise my own funds in order to tour. So, oh, I'm back on, I'm doing my screen sharing, but I'm back on my Facebook. Okay, got it, Brother Shabazz. Thank you. I will be getting that book out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In fact, hold on. I'm going to send my brother Shabazz Muhammad, who I love dearly, who have been supporting my work. I'm going to send you Darkism. I'm going to send you this copy. Thank you. You've been a great supporter. I mean, you've been a wonderful supporter. I'm trying to read some of the comments here. So I just want to say thank you very much for that, because man, he's just been an awesome supporter, y'all. Hold on one second. I wish the people on Facebook could see what I'm doing, but I'm just going to my website, RashidaStrober.com, aka queenofdarkskin.com, and letting people know how they can get the book. So what you could do is just click website, and here are the navigation buttons up here. So you just click on shop, and the books will come up right there. A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge and Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skin People Are Discriminated Against. So make sure you go and you get the book. If you want to support, let's see where this is gonna go. Okay, there we go. You can go to my GoFundMe right there from that page and support. Shout out to O'Shea. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. I appreciate your help. And you know, it's just like I said, y'all, I've been doing the work of dark skin activism for the longest. Oh my God. I am writing the book Inventing Dark Skin Activism right now as we speak, editing it. I have not been able to get it out like I want to because of all the touring that I have been doing. It's like, again, y'all, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of, I'm trying to pull up the books. Oh, all my lovely, y'all getting a chance. Y'all looking at my desktop. Y'all see all my book covers. But this is the book cover right here. I'm gonna open it up so you guys can see it. Inventing Dark Skin Activism. This book right here is going to tell the story because of all these people that are just ripping me off and lying and plagiarizing. I decided to go ahead and write oh God, that's my other book. That's not the one I wanted to put out yet, but that's a book I already wrote. You see, all these books are books that I'm either done with or almost done with. It's all, I'm the queen of dark skin. That's what it is. That's what it is, y'all. And my phone, my battery is about to go dead. Hold on, y'all, for 1 second. I thought I had put my thing in here. Give me 1 second. Don't want my computer to go dead in the middle of the live. Okay. So yeah, those are all the books that I've either written or I am working on. Sometimes I will create my covers in advance because I know I'm getting ready to publish. So, it's just, like I said, it's just been so much work that I have put into this, creating this lane of dark skin activism. And just for people to just come along and just rip off my work and steal from me, my own people, is like the worst thing. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. So, Natural Beauty 26, there, I did not get a chance to interview with Sonetta, but of course there's the 2 interviews that I did do that's still on his channel that you can always go check out. I probably will be dropping it on my channel as well, because I do have all of the interviews that I've done, which is just so vast that it's so many that I can't even count. But I just wanted to come on here tonight, pretty much, y'all, and address this whole situation. I'm gonna go ahead and once again put up the link to my book. You guys could get Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. Go ahead and order the book, and they're $25 each. And once again, you are supporting the work of dark skin activism. So I'm throwing it up there again. You could just go ahead and get that. I'm going to put it in a chat box, just making it real easy from you. DJ Batman, people all over, black people all over YouTube have stolen my ideas based upon my intellectual property. And they're not saying that Rashida Strober is the inspiration behind this. They're not admitting to it. They're just, you know, it's just really sickening. I'm honestly just really sickened by it. I am. And like I said, it's one of the main reasons that black folks are not getting anywhere in terms of unity. How can you unify with people who have no problem thieving from you, who have no problem looking at you through social media, looking at your content, looking at your struggle, but don't mind stealing from you? How can you deal with people like that, y'all? It's just absolutely disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm just absolutely disgusted by it. You guys have no idea how disgusted by it. And then I'll leave the issue alone, and then someone will contact me and they will want to know, well, what is going on, Rashida? But this is what is going on. Y'all have to put yourself in my shoes. You have to put yourself in my shoes as an artist, as a writer, as an actress, as a performer. You know, put yourself in my shoes. Would you be happy if someone came along and stole your work? If you wrote a bunch of books, or you wrote a movie script, or would you be happy? You wouldn't. You just wouldn't. It's not cool. There's no excuse for it. There's no rationalization at all. So these are the reasons that I've given in this. I don't know how long I have been on here, but these are the reasons why I took down my 300+ videos, and why I know for a fact that darkism is when you steal from a dark-skinned woman. Darkism is when dark-skinned people steal from other dark-skinned people. Darkism is when black people steal from dark-skinned people. Darkism is when a dark-skinned person, any dark-skinned person, is stolen from and ripped off. And I'm coming from the perspective of, I know some of y'all may say, well, anybody could be so. Well, I'm dealing specifically with darkism in this instance. I realize that. I'm coming from the perspective of letting you know that the darkism that I have faced in terms of people ripping off my work is the severest form. Because again, I am oppressed. I am an oppressed, dark-skinned woman, trying my best to climb out of my oppression while I'm on this earth. And my way of doing it is the creation of dark-skinned activism and writing my books, through writing my books and my plays and my commentary. And so when you're stealing my content based upon my intellectual property, that is the severest form of darkism, because you're continuing to try to oppress me. That's what you're doing. And I think it's sick. I think it's evil. I think it's vindictive. I think it's underhanded. I think it's backstabbing. I think that you're the worst of the worst. You're the worst of the worst. And so that's the reason why I hope those of you that have asked me, you finally understand why I took down my 300+ YouTube videos. And that you will understand that because I'm a writer, I apologize to my fans and hardcore supporters, but because I'm a writer, I put my content in my books. And if you want the content, most of the content will be only released in my books because of YouTube and the viciousness of the theft that has occurred in regards to, you know, dark skin activism. That's what it is. I mean, that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm about to, what time is it? I'm about to check out of here. It's 9:37. And I want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch. And like I said, if you're interested in assisting me in this situation, go ahead and inbox me and we'll talk and figure out what to do, because I'm very solution oriented. So we'll talk and figure out a solution, because I am working overtime and daily to figure out a solution. To the problem. I am working, and I'm never going to stop. Now that you guys can have my word on I am angered and I'm upset. I will never stop the work of dark skin activism. You got my word on that. Yes, I am oppressed. Yes, 300 videos, DJ Batman. I took them down, and I'm an oppressed dark skinned woman. I'm very oppressed, and now I'm being oppressed by other Black people who are ripping off my work. It's horrible. It's like these people have no feeling. They don't fucking care. I just personally couldn't do that to anybody. Me as a person, type of person I am. Y'all could, you know, people say, oh, you yell, you know, but you don't. Me as a person, as a human being, I could never do that to someone else who I saw putting in the work. And that's an originator. I could not do that. That is not how I operate. There's no amount of views, YouTube money, whatever you want to call it, that could make me be so low down and underhanded as to rip off the work of my brother or sister online. I could never reduce myself to that. All right, y'all. Y'all know what to do. 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 Support the work. I will be here online, even though I'm about to go offline. I will be here online. Open for, I'm always open for people to message me and stuff like that. I mean, I'm always, a part of my dark skin activism has always been counseling. And if that's what you want to call it, dark skin people, I've been doing it for the longest. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm the real deal. There's nothing fake about what I do. This is what I do offline. I do it if social media was gone today or tomorrow. So I'm up. Now I might fall asleep, I ain't gonna lie, but right now I'm up. So for those of you that are interested, just hit me up. All you got to do is message me. Like I said, if you want to support my work, what better way to support my work also than to purchase the book? I'm gonna keep telling y'all that. Get these books. These books should be selling in the millions of copies. There should be no reason why. Y'all support. Christmas time is coming up. A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge and Darkism is the perfect gift. The perfect gift. You should be buying these books in bulk. They're $25 again each. You're gonna spend the money somewhere anyway. I mean, Black people, y'all got money. We got money. We're in the billions collectively, somewhere around that figure. We got a lot of disposable income. Why don't you spend some of that money with a Black business, me, and get some information that's going to help you. This information is going to help you to understand what dark skin activism is, how darkism is inflicted, and what we could do about it. It's great stuff. You can't lose. It's a win-win situation. So go get the book. Go get the book. Go get the book. Go get the book. And go get the book. And I'm going to put that link there again. The books are, once again, they're $25 a piece. Y'all spend more than that at McDonald's, honey. Y'all think I don't know? Y'all spend more money than that at McDonald's. Y'all spend more money than that on brands, because y'all, you know how our people is. We into brands. I ain't into brands, because I go to the thrift store in a minute. I go to the thrift. That blue dress that y'all see me in, that little cute little blue dress that I wore to New York, I got that from the Salvation Army for $6. So I'm not into brands. I'm not into giving up my money like that. But I am into spending my money with Black businesses. I do believe in Black economic development all the way and will spend whenever I can. So you should do the same. $25 is not going to hurt you to spend at all for this information. This information is worth more than $25. So y'all should have no problem spending $25 per each book. Y'all should have no problem buying multiple copies of the book. No problem. No problem. Hold on 1 second, y'all. You know you're catching me in the middle of my live. No, you fine. I'm about to get off right now. I will. Okay, all right. Yeah, so y'all shouldn't have no problem spending that money. Y'all shouldn't have no problem. We spend money on a bunch of foolishness all the time, and we don't spend enough money with each other. We just don't do it. That's another form of darkism. Not spending money on Black business products is a form of darkism. Yes, it is a form of darkism. Yes. Yes. It's a form of darkism. Make no mistake about that. So get the books. And I want to thank you guys for watching the world's first dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. Your favorite dark-skinned chick, Rashida Strober. The inventor of dark-skinned activism, Rashida Strober. The queen of dark-skinned Rashida Strober. I'm signing out. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all later.